The person I'm presenting this award to is a lawyer. I will make sure I word this very carefully. Ann Weyandt began her work in higher education as the staff attorney for an organization known as the Minnesota Community College System. When this entity was combined with technical colleges and state universities to form MSCU, Ann moved into the roles of deputy to the chancellor and chief of staff and headed the labor relations division at the system office before finding herself named president of Anoka Technical College in 2001. Once in place, she immediately led the creation and implementation of the Secondary Technical Education Program, also known as STEP, in collaboration with Anoka Hennepin District 11. In 6 years, this program was serving over 700 high school students per term and became the nation's leading college transition program. Then in 2007, under an ominous August sky, Terry and I showed up. By the end of our initial meetings with her, we knew that President Weyandt was someone we could work with, and she realized that the days of student complacency at Anoka Tech were coming to a very decisive end, and she couldn't have been happier. She showed up regularly to our Senate meetings and made herself accessible to any of our questions, regardless of how harebrained they were. She made sure that the student voice was incorporated in every conceivable committee, subcommittee, and task force that existed on campus, especially the book rental pilot program. And when a proposal was brought to her that involved us in any way, she responded with 4 words that made us truly believe in our own word. She told them, "Go ask the students." In the summer of 2008, as Terry and I were setting the platform for the year, she offered us a chance to meet with a group that she had founded, known as the Alliance for Successful Student Educational Transitions, or ASSET. She told us that this group brought together faculty, policymakers, and administrators from around the state to determine new approaches to ease the transition from high school to college to work and life. She also believed that no voice could be more crucial in this process than the voice of the students. This invitation has now led to an amazing union between ASSET and MSCSA that I firmly believe will blaze huge paths of accessibility for students coming into higher education. In our time together, she has expanded evening and weekend courses to meet the needs of non-traditional student populations. She has worked closely with the Anoka County Workforce Center to provide opportunities for dislocated workers to conveniently retrain and get back to work, and worked tirelessly with local industry to ensure that jobs were there for all of us on graduation. If you require any more reasons why she has more than earned this award, allow me to once again use a line that made her legend in our eyes. Go ask the students. It is my honor to present the 2008-2009 MSCSA College President of the Year Award to one of my heroes in higher education, President Ann Weyandt, Anoka Technical College.
Well, good evening and thank you. I have been honored to follow Thomas Berg on many occasions, and he is one of my heroes because he always speaks the truth to power, and this is a powerful audience. This time I'm not so sure you spoke this truth as much as stretched a bit, so I'll thank you for that. It's good to be here with so many of you. Thank you to the MSCSA leadership, to Justin and Jacob and the former presidents who are here tonight. Before I say anything else, I've been at this for a while and I've never seen this organization as vital and vibrant as you are right now. So thank you so much for the opportunity just to stand up here for a few minutes. You are doing wonderful things for not only the students of our colleges, but the citizens of Minnesota, so thank you for that. Just really quickly, I know you didn't come here tonight to hear a college president speak. Boo, yes, that's fine. But just a quick word, in 9 years, and I've been at it 9 years, even though I know I don't look like it, as a college president, I've learned that one of the most important things that we do is give students a voice. Yeah, we work on budgets and we develop programs and go to the Capitol, but our job is really to give you a voice, not only in shaping colleges, but shaping your lives. And I'm just really honored at Anoka Technical College to work with some really profoundly powerful student voices. You just heard Thomas, and put him in front of a microphone, it's hard to stop him, but he always says something powerful and profound. Terry Bray, our president, who's now just not speaking on the campus, but he's in the community with the League of Women Voters, city councils, and others, talking about how to make our Northwest Metro region a better place. And we've got Gloria Mitchell, who you heard from in January, our incoming president, and you haven't heard anything yet, Madam President. We're thrilled to have that team at Anoka Technical College. They make my work a joy. It's our job to reach out and make the place better for students. But what our students do builds communities and builds lives. Let me just quickly share 2 examples. I was thrilled the other day sitting in the cafeteria eating lunch to see Terry escorting a student to our newly established food shelf on campus. This came about as a partnership between the Student Senate and Phi Theta Kappa, and very respectfully, Terry was escorting a colleague to the food shelf so he could get some of the food his family needed in a time of economic distress. That's what student leaders do once they're given a voice. They make a difference in our community's lives. And they don't even know about this one, but last week we had an open house, and a new thing that the Student Senate started was ask a student what it's like at Anoka Tech. Well, I had a particular potential student with me last Thursday night. My brother got laid off a week ago. He's going into the dislocated worker process, so he came out from the open house, and I dragged Thomas over and said, tell him why he should go to school at Anoka Tech. So Thomas launched into a spiel, and afterwards, my brother looked at me and said, you know, this might not be a bad place, despite the fact that you're the president. Runs the family. The good news is because of that good encounter, because of the quality instruction at our college and our student body, actually my brother's enrolled for a course starting next week, so you change people's lives, guys. So at the end of the day, it's giving you all a voice, continue to do what you do, and in the words of one of the great American poets, Bruce Springsteen, continue to take a leap of faith, show some guts, trust in your heart, and together you're making a difference for the lives of your fellow students and this great state. So I'm honored to stand here before you. Have a great rest of the conference. Thank you to the Executive Board, and thank you particularly to the wonderful Student Senate at Anoka Tech.